Dan, I wanted, before we end, I wanted to follow up on what you talked about with regard to, you didn't say compliance, but we were talking about having to maintain a healthy lifestyle. So my question is, in the real world, and I don't think I've seen a study on it yet, but what percentage of the patients that get the appropriate treatments, and there's obviously, when you look at the whole metabolic syndrome, all the different areas, they could be getting treatment in multiple areas. How many of them are actually just taking the medications, and how many are actually taking the medications and exercising at the 150 minutes a week and eating properly and everything? It's not all, right? There's going to be a lot of
Well,
people.
this is what happens, and I would like Ming, who has a vast experience, I can tell, even probably more than I do. So as you know, I mean, to be honest, it's not blame called patience for us. I mean, it's hard for us. If I always ask in an audience of doctors, how many of you does exercise every day? 3 or 4. How many of you do exercise 6 times a week? Another few hands go up. 5 times a week, and it's not greater than a third. So it's, you
It's hard.
know, we are again also wounded healers. We are patients also, and again, it is difficult. So I think what the audience should know are some important things. A structured weight loss program works better. Second, we don't talk about diet anymore. We talk about lifestyle changes, things that are going to make you feel better, decrease that chronic fatigue, just little
It's
choices. And
sustainable.
every day is a new battle. So if yesterday was not that great, you start, as you know from Eckhart Tolle and so many, all we have is now. So how are you going to face this next meal? And again, get the information. Go to a nutritionist at least once. You get some tips on the internet. There's a lot of bad information. Go to official, nutrition societies and so forth to get the right information. Be proactive in taking care of yourself. This is not about having fatty liver. This is simply healthy lifestyle. There's no special diet for NASH. It's just the same healthy diet we all have to do, and which is on the principles of the Mediterranean diet. More healthy fat, more greens, more fruit, avoid processed foods, sugars, you know, fatty foods. What do you think, Ming?
Well, I agree with you 100%. And I think also I used to tell my patients as well that if you just lose that 3%, I start with small number, and the fatty liver will get better. If you lose 5%, you get even better. If you lose 10%, and then we actually reverse your fibrosis. And I think with that ammunition, patients actually are energized. Yes, there is a reason for me to lose that, because I can improve my fatty liver as well. But I do feel that it is necessary for a patient to go to a nutritionist and to have a good exercise plan, not just to say, I'm going to exercise 100 minutes this week, but to actually say, I'm going to do this every day or every second day, and build that into normal lifestyle, into the normal timing of the daily routine.
Yeah, and set realistic goals. Find a partner, your spouse or significant other, family. And again, for those who are parents, you can tell them not to eat junk, but they're going to follow what you do. If they see that you're eating healthy, they'll adopt it sooner or later. My kids, when they were teenagers, were teenagers, but now they're pretty healthier, and some often healthier than I do. So they will follow what you do. But most importantly, I didn't answer your question, Michael, what percentage, because in the end, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It's really, you are 100%. So it's what the choices you do.
Fair enough.
And to be honest, it's like saying, I'm going to climb the Mount Everest. So you just start tomorrow, I'm going to do the first 10 steps. And it's really just break the task by pieces and say, well, today, what am I going to do today to eat a little bit healthier, to put in a little bit more lifestyle? the other advice, don't wait to feel like doing exercise or feel like feeling is a very bad guide because,
Right.
you don't feel like doing anything that is, beyond your comfort zone. That's an effort. Just do it. There's a sneaker company that says just do it. I mean, and to be honest, it's a great line because just if you don't feel it, just put on those tennis shoes and go out, just walk around your neighborhood. I mean, you spend 200 to 300 calories. Don't eat little stupid snacks and junk food. It's 10 seconds in your mouth and 10 years in your hip. So it's the little things that make the world a better place and will make you be happier.
But some of us have to go put on our winter coats and boots to go do our walk
I
today.
know. I just
But
have
I'm
to
going to
ship
do it.
my flip flops and that's it. But I know. But there's always just find things that you enjoy. If doing a certain kind of exercise you hate, you're not going to do it. So think what you can enjoy doing and or find at least reachable and just start tomorrow. I mean, or today. Don't wait. Don't postpone it. I mean, and be ready to have setbacks. I always say, okay, which is the most successful company in the world? You can think any of the top five, Apple, Amazon. If you look at their stock, it's been up and down, but the trend is in the good direction. I think that's a good analogy of how our diets and best wishes go. It's a lot of things are out of our control. But again, just if you fell on your face, just dust off and remember. Another saying that I always say, the seeds of your greatest victory come from the ashes of your worst defeat. So you had a terrible day in your diet, forget about it. You can't do anything about it today. Just start today over.
Every day's a new day.
Exactly.
Yeah. I see babies when they learn to walk, right? They'll take 2 steps, they fall, and they just get up and walk again. They're not afraid to try, and they're not afraid to fail. I thought that gives a lot of encouragement to adults.
Yeah, winners are just not usually the more talented ones. It's just the ones that are more resilient at doing something.
We could write a book on all these things. That's great. So Dr. Ken Cusi, Dr. Ming Jung, amazing, tons of information, way beyond even just the guidance statements that you came to talk about today. So I look forward to our next conversation, and I'm sure we're going to continue to learn together as the new data comes in on effectiveness of different therapeutic opportunities.
So yeah, I mean, the AASLD was a great step forward. We're excited, and again, I mean, NAFLD is more about our lifestyles and getting information, asking for your doctors what is the next step, and taking in your hands your health.
Thank you very much for today.
Thank you. Take care.
Thank you. Bye, Ken.
Bye, Ming Jung. Good to see you.